Oh, excuse me. Hello there. You mean it's quite late, and you're absolutely soaking wet. I'm guessing the rain caught you out there. No worries. Come on in. Can I help you? Are you returning some books, or are you looking for something? Absolutely. I can surely help you find something new. Honestly, I love books so, well, I mean, that should be obvious considering I am a librarian. So clearly, I'm the best person to help you out. What exactly would you be looking for? Like, what genre precisely? Oh, you're not sure. Well, that's fine then. I've got a few recommendations I can make if you'd like to hear them. Great. Okay, so I'm sure you don't have problems with any genres, right? Okay, cool. Well, the first book we have is called Demon Road. It's by Derek Landy. If you want, I can read you the description. Alright, okay, here we go. Killer cars, vampires, undead serial killers, they're all here. And the demons? Well, that's where Amber comes in. 16-year-old, smart and spirited. She's just a normal American teenager. Until the lies are torn away and the demons reveal themselves. Forced to go on a run, she hurtles from one threat to another, revealing a tapestry of terror woven into the very fabric of her life. Her only chance rests with her fellow travelers, who are not at all what they appear to be. So, what did you think about that? Do you like it? Would you like to try it? Well, my opinion on it would be the fact that it's actually quite a decent read. There's a lot of story flowing in it, in the sense of there's a lot of adventure. You go from one location to the next, there's always a lot happening, there's always, like new characters. I'd say overall, it's not a bad read. Personally, I did really enjoy it when I read it. I got really invested into the characters as well. You get quite attached to them, I would say, to be fair. So, yeah, you wanna take it? Great, that's absolutely perfect. I'll set it aside for you there, okay? Is that it, or do you maybe want to hear some more? Okay, sure. Trust me, I have a few recommendations for you. You just get comfy and I'll tell you all about them. Next up, I have The Help. It's by Catherine Sotek. If I could know how to read names, it would be much better. But I'll read the description for you. Three ordinary women are about to take an extraordinary step. 22-year-old Skeeter has just returned home after graduating from Ole Miss. She may have a degree, but it's 1962, Mississippi. Her mother will not be happy till Skeeter has a ring on her finger. Skeeter would normally find solace with her beloved maid, Constantine, the woman who raised her. But Constantine has disappeared, and no one will tell Skeeter where she has gone. Abilene is a black maid, a wise, regal woman raising her 17th white child. Something has shifted inside her after the loss of her own son, who died while his bosses looked the other way. She is devoted to the little girl she looks after, though she knows both their hearts may be broken. Minnie, Abilene's best friend, is short, fat, and perhaps the sassiest woman in Mississippi. She can cook like nobody's business, but she can't mind her tongue, so she's lost yet another job. Minnie finally finds a position working for someone too new to town to know her reputation. But her new boss has secrets of her own, seemingly as different from one another as can be. These women will nonetheless come together for a clandestine project that will put them all at risk. And why? Because they're all suffocating within the lines that define their town and their times. And sometimes, lines are made to be crossed. I'm so glad you liked that one. Personally, it's a good look into history of how black people used to be treated in the 90s, and overall it's a really good read with a very interesting story, because each chapter, rather than it being, well, it's not really each chapter, but it's more like the book is split up into 3 different characters, and you get to read from each different character's perspective from time to time. And I feel like that's what I like the best about the book, is how it's split up in a way where it allows you to experience all the characters' point of views almost in a way. So yes, I would really recommend this one, and from the sounds of it, I would assume you really like it. I thought so. I'll set this one aside for you as well. Oh, absolutely. I can get you a drink. I am so sorry. I should have asked beforehand. Was getting a bit ahead of myself. What would you like? We've got tea, coffee, various different juices, maybe even some soda. Tea it is then. Would you like any sugar? Sweetness maybe? One sugar? Okay. There you go. And some cookies to go with it, just in case you feel like snacking as well. Oh, would you also like a blanket? Getting real cozy, I know. I might have a blanket in the back. It's not the warmest place here, so just cozy all up, alright? Alright. Just 1 second, let me go grab it for you. And here you go. Get nice and warm and all wrapped up. Okay, now we can continue. So, the next book I have for you is The Knife of Never Letting Go, which is by Patrick Ness. You comfy? Alright, here we go. This is the description. Todd Hewitt is the boy in a town of men. Ever since the settlers were infected with the noise germ, Todd can hear everything the men think, and they hear everything he thinks. Todd is just a month away from becoming a man, but in the midst of the cacophony, he knows the town is hiding something from him. Something so awful Todd is forced to flee with only his dog, whose simple, loyal voice he hears too. With hostile men from the town in pursuit, two stumble upon a strange and eerie silent creature. A girl. Who is she? Why wasn't she killed by the germ like all the other females in New World? Propelled by Todd's gritty narration, readers are in for a white-knuckled journey in which a boy, on the cusp of manhood, must unlearn everything he knows in order to figure out who he truly is. Goodness me, it really is pouring out down there. What did you think of this one? Yeah, you see, personally I think it's an amazing read, but there's actually a movie based on this book where Tom Holland plays the main character, being, Todd Hewitt. Personally, I watched the movie. It wasn't that good. To be completely fair, it wasn't that good. But The Knife of Never Letting Go is a trilogy of books, and I think my most favorite thing about this book is the character development. It sounds cheesy, in a way, but being able to watch the characters grow as people and watch them experience life is really entertaining in a way. So, yeah, at least that's what I think. So, do you want to take it? Oh, yeah, we can come back to that if you want. That's totally fine. Well, oh, if you excuse me for 1 second. Yeah, can I help you? Oh, I see. I'm guessing since you don't know it's your first time in here. Hey, welcome then. So your username and password is usually your library card. You see, your username and password is just underneath it. Let it try. There you go. And you've got 60 minutes. Just remember to log everything out before you log off the computer. Don't want people getting into your personal stuff. Anything else I can help you with? No? Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'll leave you to it. I'll be over there with my customer if you need me. Sorry about that. A confused new guy over there not knowing how to work the computers. Yeah, I mean, it's quite obvious how to log in on it if you look at your library card. I don't know how the dude got confused, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's not worry about them. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, I have another one for you. It's called Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. You ready? Comfy? Alright then, here we go. Generations of readers, young and old, male and female, have fallen in love with the March sisters of Louisa May Alcott's most popular and enduring novel, Little Women. Here are talented tomboy and author-to-be Jo, tragically frail Beth, beautiful Meg, and romantic, spoiled Amy, united in their devotion to each other and their struggle to survive in New England during the Civil War. It's no secret that Alcott based Little Women on her own early life. While her father, freethinker, reformer, and abolitionist Bonson Alcott, boned with such eminent male authors as Emerson, Thoreau, and Hawthorne, Louisa supported herself and her sisters with women's work, including sewing, doing laundry, and acting as a domestic servant. But she soon discovered she could make more money writing. Little Women brought her lasting fame and fortune, and far from being the girl's book her publisher requested, it explores such timeless themes as love and death, war and peace, the conflict between personal ambition and family responsibilities, and the clash of cultures between Europe and America. Yeah, this is a bit of an older one. It's from 1869. Been republished loads of times over the years. This should be the latest republish of it, I think. I am very sorry if I read it very choppily in a sense. I struggle with names, struggle to read. It's funny how that works, isn't it? But overall, it's, again, like all the other books, a fantastic read. Another one I'd definitely recommend. It really looks into women and what their lives back then were like and what they had to go through, and the fact that there's like sisters who have completely different personalities and you get to see how they interact with each other almost in a way. There is a movie about this book as well. I think there's actually a couple. I might be completely mistaken, so don't take my word for it. I haven't seen it, but I'm planning on watching it at some point in the near future. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly in here. I might have to go grab myself a blanket. So, what do you think of the book? You'll take it? Cool, I'll put it with the other books then. And that's all the ones I've read. Um, hey, actually, there are some here that I haven't read yet, but I really wanted to. Do you want me to show them to you maybe? Okay, yeah, let me go get the first one then. So, this is Snap. It's by Belinda Bauer? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Again, I haven't read this yet, but I can describe it to you. Okay, here we go. On a stifling summer's day, 11-year-old Jack and his two sisters sit in their broken down car, waiting for their mother to come back and rescue them. Jack's in charge. Sorry about that. Jack's in charge, she said. I won't be long. But she doesn't come back. She never comes back. And life as a child... I... I'm so sorry. I don't have my glasses on right now. I've been looking for them all day. I just seem to have misplaced them. So I apologize for misreading these. And life as the children know it is changed forever. 3 years later, Mom-to-be Catherine wakes to find a knife beside her bed. And a note that says, I could have killed you. Meanwhile, Jack is still in charge of his sisters, of supporting them all, of making sure nobody knows they're alone in the house, and, quite suddenly, of finding out the truth about what happened to his mother. But the truth can be a dangerous thing. Yeah, no, I haven't read this one yet, but honestly, it sounds like it's a pretty interesting concept. And what intrigues me is, who's Catherine? And, she's a mom-to-be, meaning she's pregnant. But somebody could have killed her, and, it's very interesting. And I'm curious as to, how old is Jack to be taking care of his sisters? Do they not go to school? How do they eat food? What is the truth? Where did their mother go? It's all, there's so much to it that I feel like could be unraveled there. But it's definitely intriguing. But honestly, I'm curious to know what you think based on the description of it. Yeah, honestly, I agree, to be fair. So, do you want to take it? Sure, I'll set it aside for you. There you go. And once you're done reading it, be sure to tell me all about it. I'd love to hear what you think of it. And I'll make sure to read it for the next time we see each other. Oh, also, do you want some more tea? I see you've drunk it all up quite quickly. Okay, sure. If you want some juice, I've got some orange juice, apple juice, maybe even something tropical. Orange? Okay, that's fine. Give me a minute. Here you go. Fresh from the farms. Alright, I've got one more for you. This is called 6 Degrees, Our Future on a Hotter Planet by Mark Linus. This one is more of a non-fiction book, if that's okay with you. Okay, cool. I'll read the description of it then. In 2021, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, released a landmark report projecting average global surface temperatures to rise between 1.4 degrees and 5.8 degrees Celsius, roughly 2 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Based on this forecast, author Mark Linus outlines what to expect from a warming world, degree by degree. At 1 degree Celsius, most coral reefs and many mountain glaciers will be lost. At 3 degree rise would spell the collapse of the Amazon rainforest, disappearance on Greenland's ice sheets, and the creation of deserts across the Midwest United States and southern Africa. A 6 degrees increase would eliminate most life on Earth, including most of humanity, based on authoritative scientific articles, the latest computer models, and information about past warm events in Earth history. 6 degrees promises to be an eye-opening warning that humanity will ignore at its peril. Yeah, this description really caught me off guard. Seeing all those statistics about global warming really stuck with me and made me realize how much damage we really are doing to our planet. What do you think? Yeah, I can understand if it seems or sounds a bit too real for light reading. It's very much of a book to open your eyes and get a better understanding of the world. Which I understand isn't really what you're going for, and that's fair enough. I'll just put it away for you. And I think that's everything. Are you happy with your list? Great, alright. Well, it's getting close to closing, so we can get these checked out and I can check that dude on the computer out. Really, I am not sure why he decided now was a good time. Alright, cool. Let's go get these checked out and you can head on home, hopefully to bed. Alright? That's all sorted for you then. Hoping to see you next time when you've read the books.